guys, and welcome to a new garden vlog. I'm gonna get straight into the chores. It's later in the day and I've decided to do some gardening today. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to harvest some of my potatoes. Yay, I'm so excited. This is my first time ever growing potatoes. So I have red skin potatoes and Yukon Gold. So I'm not expecting a brilliant harvest or anything, but whatever I get, I'll be super grateful for. So let's go ahead and start harvesting some potatoes. It's so easy having these in containers. Let's see, this is going to be the Yukon Gold. I already see one. Yay! Yay! Awesome. And they have a nice skin on them too. That looks like the seed potato. Potato. There's one. Nice. Nice big one. There we go. Ooh! The seed potato split open. Nice. Look at that. Alright you guys, this is my potato harvest. Look at the color on this, they're so pretty. That is one nice potato. This is the red skin potato, and then I also grew the Yukon Gold. And yeah, I think for my first time growing potatoes, I think that's quite a good harvest there. Hello everybody, it's been a while since I recorded a garden. I am going to be doing today is I have compost right there in that white bin that I dug out, and what I'm going to do is I bought 10 3-gallon black pots and I need to get tomatoes in there. I am going to plant 2 or 3 tomatoes per pot. Yeah, because I'm trying to get ready. Fingers crossed, if I get all the paperwork and everything done, I might be able to go to the farmer's market to sell my things. So anyways, I'm just going to set up the camera and start recording.
What's going on? Where is it? Whoa.
This is the Limelight variety zucchini. Very nice. Started this from seed.
Mute.
Good morning everybody. Today is another garden vlog clip and I have been busy. Those of you that follow me on Instagram might know my Instagram is hsarah_lee. Go ahead and request me, follow me, and I will add you. And Anyways, just to give a quick little update, I have been certified by the state of California to sell my vegetables at farmers markets all throughout California. So I've been busy preparing my garden for that and doing all the paperwork and permits, and it really is a lot of work. It's a lot more work than I actually thought, but it is worth it. So anyways, today I have a couple little things that I need to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and look into the greenhouse and see what's going on in there, and I'll show you guys as well. Alright, so if I can make it through here, through this jungle, I really need to stake some more things up. Here's a little tip. If you don't know, flowers, tomato flowers, they both have the female and the male flower in each flower, in each like little bud like this. So it's important to, if you don't get enough wind, is you just tap on the flower and the pollen will drop. And that's just a little way to get more tomatoes. So anyways, let's look in the greenhouse, see what's going on. Alright, cool. I am succession planting my cucumbers, and they seem to be doing great. This is the variety. This is lemon cucumber. And then I also am succession sowing basil and squash, which this is Italian ribbed back there. More cucumbers. The other ones haven't popped up. This zucchini hasn't shown any signs of coming up yet. And then this is the Armenian cucumber, I believe. Yep. Armenian cucumber. I guess I gotta water everything. The shelf is, this one's empty. See this basil? I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but it just started not doing really well. So I don't know if it's too hot or I'm not too sure, but it's kind of attacked. It smells great. I have lots more peppers. I should probably move these. This whole tray could probably be moved up, I think. And then tomatoes on the bottom, which they're doing good. They're hanging in. This is part of the $5 garden series, these tomatoes down here, and they're doing okay. I don't know if they're going to make it into my garden, but, you know, it's nice to just have the plants. I added a new hummingbird feeder right there, and we put an ant guard on there. And the hummingbirds they already are like owning it. They love it. I love being back here and seeing the hummingbirds. It's quite a treat. So one thing that I do with my squash consistently, I want to show you guys, growing the squash vertically this year, it's actually working out quite well. So when I want to share this tip with you guys, one thing that I do with my squash is I do pay a lot of attention to the blossoms, and I pay attention to the new fruit that's setting. It's because that's where a lot of problems can start happening with the squash. So let me show you. I'm panning the camera around and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so from the outside, this squash plant looks pretty healthy. Doesn't look like there's anything too wrong with it, but this is why it's important to always be inspecting your plants, because if you look a little closer, I think I might see some squash that, let's see, that might have blossom end rot already on them. That one looks okay, but it looks like these over here might have blossom end rot on them already. So I want to get rid of those right away so the plant isn't putting energy into these ones that are already affected. So all you do is just poke it off. I just gently prick it off. And this one as well. I just prick it off. And how can you tell? What's the difference between this and something else? Well, if you look at this one, let's see, focus. It's already turning yellow and it's not supposed to. This one over here is not. It's nice and healthy and green, and that is what's supposed to happen. Same as that one right there. So this, I can tell, is not going to make it. So just compost it, or I just usually throw them on the floor. And then also, I pay a lot of attention to the blossoms that have already closed. This flower has already been pollinated. Here, looks like I just poke it off, because then if I don't take it off, the plant is still putting energy into this, which I don't want. I want the plant putting energy into fruit. And here's an example over here. This one got, this squash right here was pollinated properly and doesn't have anything wrong with it. So I'm just going to take that off. But next to it, as you can see, this one has blossom end rot. So catch that quick so the plant won't put any energy into it. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this mint plant out of the pot, and with a bread knife I'm going to just cut through the roots, divide it in half, and then I'll put the other half in this pot. Might be a little hard to get this out, so I need like this to kind of drop it out. Very gently. Mint is pretty strong, so if you're rough with it, it's not too bad. It's pretty forgiving. So, there we go. So I just take the plant, and then I just straight down the middle, just cut it like you would a cake. Now I have 2 more plants. So you want to work kind of quickly with this, only because they don't like, roots don't really like to be fiddled with that much. So just backfilling this with soil and I'll put some potting soil too. I guess I'll add some worm castings to this as well. This one's just a little too big for this pot, so what I'm going to do is just cut off some of that root so it sits more level with the pot. So just fill it up, add some worm castings. Backfill. pack it in there. And that's it. I got one more mint plant. Hello everybody and welcome back to another clip here on my channel. So I just want to give you guys a few updates, and I do have to do just a couple things today in the garden, not too many. And one of the things is I'm going to hang up my bunting that my aunt made for me. She's an amazing seamstress. She makes all kinds of cool things and bags, and she even makes clothes and stuff. So I'll go ahead and leave her Instagram down below. Go ahead and give her a follow. Her Instagram name is Mars and May. So, and I believe she has an Etsy shop. So I will try to find the link for that and leave it down below. So anyways, I am going to hang one of the bunting banners here in the back garden. I'm not exactly sure where I want to hang it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just hang it between somewhere in this area. So I'll find a space for it. So she made me two different types of bunting. She made me a 4th of July one, which I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and put the camera down so I can show you guys. Alright, so she made me this one, which I absolutely love. How cute! I love this. And if you guys follow what Vivi did next, Vivi's Kitchen Garden, Vivi makes her own bunting. So yeah, but she lives in the UK, so I'm not sure if she delivers to America. So yeah, this one's so cute. It has this really, really cute detail and pattern, and it's really nice. And then this is the very patriotic 4th of July one. So cute. Yeah, so I love these. They'll just add like a nice little touch to the... Alright, I found the perfect spot. It looks so good. So cute. I love it. Just adds some extra character to my garden. I love it. Alright you guys, so the next task I'm going to be doing is I am going to feed my zucchini plants. So my zucchini has been having a problem with blossom end rot. So what I can do for a simple cure is using Epsom salts. I'm going to be using whole milk, and the ratio I'm going to be using is 1 to 2 cups of milk per watering can. I think this is probably like a gallon size, gallon or 2. And then I'm going to put a couple handfuls of Epsom salts in with the solution, and I'm just going to feed my zucchini plants. About 3 tablespoons. Clip. So I just came back a little while ago from the garden center, and I did pick up a few things. I'll show you guys what it is I got. So I got 2 mint plants. Both are different varieties. I got 1 chocolate mint, and then I got 1 orange mint. And then I did pick up some seeds. Surprise, surprise. Some purple basil. I really want to grow this. I couldn't find the seeds anywhere. but I went to a specialty garden store to get these. And then also these baby carrots. These are my favorite carrots. They have the best flavor. They're so good. And this is a heirloom variety, which I love. So I'm just going to go ahead and start sowing these. And then I'm going to pot up these mint plants. Okay, so I didn't record me sowing because it was just really quick. I just sowed, these two are the carrots, and then these two smaller ones are the basil, the purple basil. And next, I'm just going to put those two mint plants, because you should always pot mint in pots, unless you have the space. I'm going to put them in here. Alright, so mint is pretty easy to plant. All I'm going to do is just add some worm castings to the hole, and that's pretty much it. It's going to be really simple. Hello everybody, it is July 1st and I am continuing this garden vlog, and it's so hot today. I'm like no makeup, not even fooling around, got my sun hat on. I recommend getting a hat when you're gardening. This hat has SPF in it. I believe it has SPF of 50, and that is great. You can just wear any hat, but the fact that this has like an SPF in it is fantastic. So today I've already been starting my garden chores. It's in the afternoon now, and what I had to do today, I hate digging out compost on a hot day. It's like the worst chore ever. So I dug out a full bucket and a half bucket of compost because I did make a new garden bed. I'm so excited because it's going to add more growing space, which means I can sell more food. So I'll take you guys on the side of the garden and show you where that new bed is made. My cousin visiting from Oklahoma, Mo, hello if you're watching this, he built the bed for me. I needed to dig out compost because I need to set that bed up right away, because I need to go to Home Depot and buy bags of soil, which is the most expensive part. The bed itself cost me only $8 to buy the L brackets, and I already had the wood, so that was free. So soil cost is probably going to cost me around $40 or $50. So, I mean, that's on the cheaper side, I think, in my opinion. So, you know, anyways, I'll just show you all the compost that I collected. Alright, so this is the compost that I dug out in here. It is beautiful. There's still some parts in there that will be broken down, like the eggshells and sticks, but that's okay. For the most part, it's really broken down nicely. And then I have another bucket right here. So when I'm not using my compost, I always just put lids over it, because the birds will come and they'll pick out all the worms, and I want the worms in my compost so they can go into the beds. Okay, you guys, so this is the new bed that my cousin made for me. This is a 3-foot by 7-foot bed. And I'm very excited because this is going to give me so much more growing space. I'm just super excited. So all I did was I laid down a weed barrier fabric. Then we put the bed down, and there's you can see the L brackets in here, which are super inexpensive. And then the fabric is underneath. And then I just put newspaper on top. And I'm going to give the newspaper a good water. Then I'm going to put a little soil, then compost, and then fill the rest up with soil. Alright you guys, so I'm back from the hardware store, and I have my buckets of compost, one right here, one right here. I just wet down this raised bed right here, so I just want it to be nice and soaked. And this is the potting mix that I'm going to be going with. This is the Kellogg's Organic Raised Bed and Potting Mix. I love this mixture. It's super good. My vegetables always do great in this potting mix, and it's 3 cubic feet for about $9, which is a pretty good deal. And I just got 3 bags, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna need any more than that. Hopefully not, because it's pretty pricey. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling up this bed. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to be putting 1 bag of soil down first, then a layer of compost, then soil on top of the bed. So this is gonna take a while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing that.